right, hold on. Let me make sure my mic is on. Mic is on. Yes, my mic is on. The lighting is horrible. Do I care? No. I am recording on 2 different devices, so you'll see my eyes doing everything but focusing. You guys, so today is April 1st. It is past 11 p.m. And if you know me, I'm always in my robe. So honestly, I'm like, should I get dressed for this? Should I not get dressed for this? You guys know me, I'm always in my robe. I'm all about comfort. With that being said, it is April 1st. It has now been 9 days since I've started the process of becoming a Dominican citizen. Yeah, a Dominican citizen. So I have here something really important, which is the first document required in order to become a Dominican citizen. Now, you might ask, why did you choose to become a Dominican citizen? Well, that's a video for another day, but long story short, this will help reduce taxes. It would help with transitioning a lot better and a lot easier, whether I decide to buy property in Dominican Republic, whether I decide to work in Dominican Republic, and all of this good stuff. Unfortunately, you will not see any of these videos probably until the summertime or even the end of summer, because this is something that I want to do privately and silently, alongside my husband, my family, and my immediate family, that is, and those who are helping me on the other side as well. With that being said, I wanted to open this up on wait, did I just show my address? I wanted to open this up on camera. So, literally opening it up, because this came in earlier today around noon. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to open it. And now it's 11 p.m. And I'm just like, yeah, it's time. So we have here my birth certificate, but no, this is not what I wanted. This is definitely not. Oh, it is. Okay, so yeah, so I needed my birth certificate with an exemplification form to start the citizenship paper. I'm like a little confused because she said another paper is supposed to come with this. So I don't know. I might have to call because something is missing here. Anyways, I just wanted to get this on camera so that we can start the documentation process. So I'll see you guys. This video is definitely going to be a little bit longer, so I'll just see you guys in the next clip, wherever that is. Both of you inside. Anyways, so we don't have Aldi soup. You talking about the hibachi? I will make you soup inside. Go. It's going to taste good. I'm going to make you some. Let's try this again, because this is, yeah, my kids, guys. That being said, today's April 3rd. I started sharing with you guys April 1st, I believe. So guess what just came in today? So yesterday, you guys know I went to ship or to mail my birth certificate for step 2 in the citizenship process. So today, guess what happened? Yes, this happened today, guys. Let me show you. These came in. So we have a shipping barrel. I just asked for one just so I can see what size it is. So we have that. I asked for one of these boxes and 2 of these big ones. These are moving boxes, like real quality moving boxes, okay? So these 4 items came in because I have 2, 3, 4. Those came in. And that being said, I'm so excited because we can actually start packing things that we don't use on a daily basis. So I am on spring break the whole next week, so I will definitely be packing something, okay? The small box is to send up front with as much of the kids' summer clothes and their favorite snacks, as well as some of mine, just to send some of those things because I have not been to Dominican Republic in 4 years. Neither has Haley, and EJ has never been to the Dominican Republic. So I'm just going to do that because I want to go with no suitcases actually. So I am shipping that the end of this month so it can already be there when we arrive in June. And then the goal is to pack everything that we want to keep so that Eric can ship that whenever he plans to go, maybe a month or a few weeks in advance, so that all of that can get there by the time he's there. So I'm just giving you guys little by little because it's a lot. But I want to bring you guys along the entire process. So today's April 3rd. I'm so excited. The shipping things. Oh, also I forgot to add, the company that brought these things, that they are picking it up when it's time to ship. They also had a gentleman come upstairs to measure all of the things. Hold on. Yeah, so the gentleman came to measure the things that we do want to take because I want to sell everything here. So he came, he measured our TVs. We have 2 TVs. He measured our bed and our mattress. We don't plan on keeping that. What's up? What else did he measure? What else did the guy measure, babe? Well, a lot of the things he was like giving us suggestions, like the kids furniture and stuff like that. A lot of the furniture is IKEA. You know, IKEA stuff comes in boxes. So he suggests to take everything apart. What is the opposite of assemble? What is it? Is there even a word for that? Break down, yeah. So he suggested we break down all of the IKEA furniture and, you know, keep it organized and tape it and, you know, box it up or protect it, because it would be much cheaper than sending everything like already built, right? Like the drawer, Haley's bed, EJ's dresser, all of those things are from IKEA. So he was really kind in telling us that information because, you know, these type of companies want these type of companies want to make as much money as possible, but I'm so glad he said that. So we are very handy, so we definitely plan on doing that with all the furniture we plan on keeping. Now we are selling as much of the furniture as possible, okay, because we don't need to pay for all that. You know what I'm saying? We could replace a lot of these things in Dominican Republic. What you can't really replace at a cheaper price are like kitchen gadgets. So I'm keeping my air fryers, my blender, all of those things because, baby, I love those. I cannot live without my blender and my air fryer. Okay, those two are my those 3, because I have 2 air fryers and the blender. Those 3 are like my favorite kitchen gadgets that I cannot live without. So yeah, so he also gave us suggestions on what to do with those type of things. He said to ship those as well in these, you know, big barrels, because that will be cheaper as well. So I don't think I mentioned this before, but me becoming a citizen also reduces the tax prices. So you are supposed to get taxed with things that you ship to another country, or at least to the Dominican Republic. I don't know how it works with other countries, but you are supposed to get taxed. But if you are a citizen, you can ship like one entire, like, you know, I want to say shipping container and not get taxed. So the goal is to be a citizen, to become a citizen before we ship our big things. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that is the goal. What else? Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So I will see you guys in a couple of days whenever I plan to start packing things up in there. I do plan on sending like sacks of rice, oil, a lot of stuff, because yeah, like we are going to stay with my mom for quite some time. So I'm just like, let me pack as much as I can of the things my kids like, so that we won't have to spend that money over there, or she does not have to spend that money. So Yes. Oh, another update is we've been slowly but surely selling a lot of our furniture. I literally just put a couple of things on the Facebook marketplace. Right now I have like 19 listings on the Facebook marketplace. Um, so yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. What's up, you guys? So today is Saturday. I think it's April like 6th or something. And I am headed to the airport to buy our flight tickets for myself and the kids. This is my first time ever purchasing flights at the airport, but I heard it's cheaper. So we are going to buy some Spirit flights that I saw were the cheapest today online, that I've seen in a couple of weeks. So I want to go ahead and take advantage of that. And all right, yeah. So we are headed to the airport to get the tickets.
It's so hot in here.
Oh, let me turn it on. Oh, I don't have my bag. Hold on. Oh, the joys of having a push to start. Yeah, so I will attempt to bring you guys along, but I'll probably just end up giving you guys a recap of the experience altogether because I have my two little ones, and yeah, I like to keep my eye on my children. So, did I forget anything else? Anything else? I need to make sure I have my credit card because I will be using my. All right. So I'll see you guys when I get there. I forgot to give you guys an update on the airport situation. So we ended up going to the airport. It was the Saturday before spring break, so it was crazy. Unfortunately, we could not find parking in any of the airport parking lots. They suggested that we do like the rider share where you park and a little bus comes and takes you to the airport, but it was just me and the kids, and I was just like, I'm not doing all that just to get $75 off some tickets. So we're just gonna go back. Eric's gonna drop me off in the front, and yeah, so that's the update on that. So I have not yet bought our flights. I'm cutting it close, but we go see. What's up? All right, so this is obviously a whole bunch of clips of days passing by and me doing random side quests. Today is Monday. I don't know what day it is. Hold on, let me check. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Today is April 7th, Monday. It is spring break this week, and oh, I'm out of breath. And for the most part, I didn't have much planned. I do plan on taking the kids to the library to get frozen yogurt. Might take them to a couple of free museums, just depends. Today the weather is super gloomy. It rained a whole bunch yesterday. It was like a thunderstorm. I'm still very much actively trying to sell a lot of things, and today someone came to pick up my shelf that was right here. As you can see, a lot of my stuff because my printer was on there and my books and stuff like that, and I had like a long tall drawer, IKEA drawer set up there against the wall, so that's also gone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, other than that, I guess I'm also a little nervous that things might not sell as quickly as I would like. Like, it's already April. I mean, April just started. But I guess I'm just a little nervous that things might not sell as quickly as I would like. And yeah, so I am about to clean this mattress. This is the mattress that came with Haley's IKEA bed. It has some spots on it. So I'm going to use my little green machine to clean it now so I can put it back in her room. I'm definitely taking pictures of it because I do want to sell those as well. And then I am going to continue organizing and cleaning up my room. I went through my bathroom. Let me show you guys. I went through my bathroom and I got rid of so much. I cleaned it, organized it, vacuumed in here, and cleaned my shower. But then I went through some stuff down here as well. But the next step is to really go through everything and get rid of as much as possible. Clean my mirror, so clean. It was super dirty. Yeah, so I just went through that, and I'm going to continue cleaning here, do some laundry, organizing, and just taking pictures of everything. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like now. This is all stuff that needs to go that I got out of my closet. Need to clean this mattress. Need to organize all of this and really go through it, because a lot of stuff I have not seen in a really long time, and figure out which one of my books I'm taking. I have so many books. I might sell the printer. I don't know, depending on how much they charge us for taking it. Selling this hair dryer, even though it's like falling apart, but it's still good because I still use it. I just don't want to take it with me. So I might just give it to a hairdresser or something. Getting rid of this, the table, getting rid of that little thing as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I think someone is interested in coming to pick up our guest bed. Fingers crossed, because that's gonna be like $450. So fingers crossed that they do really come and pick it up. I want to get rid of the biggest things as quickly as possible. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Guess what? It's the same day and the bed is selling. As you can see, we took it out here in the hallway. What is the bottom part of the bed called, babe? The bed frame.
The box frame?
Yeah, the box spring. We're about to take it apart, which is sad, but also a good thing. This was my first ever mattress. How do you feel, babe, about getting rid of it?
Good.
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 That's it? That's all you gotta tell you too?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about moving to DR?
Good.
Good.
That's what I'm taking you to. Look at my this is my
Suitcase
suitcase
cover.
bag.
All right, let's get to it. Let the decluttering begin. Well, I actually started maybe 2 hours ago, and I'm like, wait, I should be recording this, and I have not given you guys an update. Did I? I have not given you guys an update. I bought the flights. I went to the airport on, I think Tuesday. No, I went to the airport on Wednesday. I don't know. I went to the airport sometime this week, and I was able to buy 3 flights, and I saved $72. I really think I saved over $100 because when I went back online to look at the flights and like almost go through with the whole process of buying it, it said it was like $500 and something, and initially it was like 4 something, but I ended up paying $387.30, I think, for our 3 flights. So oh my god, I can't believe that part is done. Last night I kind of almost went into a panic because I went on ChatGPT and I said, ChatGPT, I have 60 days until I leave for the Dominican Republic. Help me create like a plan of what needs to be done in order to transition successfully before I leave Georgia. And the breakdown had me like about to faint because it's not that serious, but I felt like really anxious in that moment because ChatGPT, I call her a she, okay? She said that I need to go ahead and get all of my kids medical records, dental records, withdraw them from school, etc., etc. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really, really happening. Okay. So I'm going to be working on that this week. Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to work on scheduling the kids' yearly appointments so I could go ahead and get all of their medical records. I'm going to also schedule their dental appointments so I could go ahead and get their dental records. I need to withdraw them from gymnastics. So May will be the last month that we pay for their gymnastics sessions, which is mind blowing. I need to make sure that I find a gymnastics gym in the Dominican Republic. I do want my Haley to get into piano, and I want EJ to do some kind of physical activity. Baseball, hello, because what's his name just signed a how much contract? Almost $500 million, which is crazy. So today is Saturday, April 12th. And this past week, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm not doing anything because I just didn't know where to start. So today, I was like, I'm doing something today. Today, we're headed to the Monster Truck Show up in is it Hateville? I don't know. One of those towns really far away. We're headed to the Monster Truck Show, but I have a couple of hours before my friend drops off her son because he will be taking Eric's ticket, because I usually get 4 tickets to go to these kind of events, and Eric is in Santo Domingo now. So that being said, my friend is dropping him off around 3 or 2. And I'm like, let me get some stuff done. So I started with EJ's closet because he has the least amount of things in this house. So it was actually, I got through his closet in 30 minutes maybe, but I've been in here taking pictures of his crib and of the cloth diapers that you see here on the floor, so that we can sell them. So I just posted the crib on Facebook Marketplace, and I also posted the cloth diapers. So let me show you what I've done so far. So we are in his closet. It's pretty empty now. Oh my God, there used to be so much stuff in here. High chair, organizer. I gave the high chair away. I'm selling the organizer. These bins are totally empty. I'm actually taking these to DR. I'm just gonna stack them on top of each other because I want those. I'm also taking this. I don't care what anyone says. So I'm also taking this. This is like a hanging kind of organizer. I'm not going to take it out now. These are the blankets for his crib right now, even though he's not sleeping in there. Once it sells, I'll probably give these as well. And this we're definitely taking to DR. This is like a twin size Spider-Man bed sheet. Then we have that little suitcase. Don't really know what we're doing with it, but yeah. This is a lot of EJ's old clothes that I want to keep. A few of like every stage of his life, and a couple of shoes too. Might go into the storage, might take it to DR with me, not sure, but I'm not giving this away. Then we have shoes in here that will be fitting him, so those will be packed to go to Dominican Republic. We have 5T size clothes for the winter in here. Those will be packed in a box to go to DR. This was from an event. I really don't want to give it away, so I'm definitely packing that. We have these Jordans here that I've been wanting to sell because I got them because I was freaking beasting to have them, only for them not to fit me because I'm really a size 5.5 sometimes, and I got the 6 thinking they would fit. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm gonna try to sell them before I leave. Then this is his memory bin. I need to reorganize so it can fit. These are all things from when he was little that I'm keeping. This was from an event. I can't even remember. Was it Harry Potter event or Harry Potter? I don't know what kind of movie this was from, but I am not keeping this. Other than that, this is all that's left. He never really had much hanging. So yeah, so this is his closet. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And it's empty. So out here, we have a whole bunch of baby blankets and clothes that no longer fit him. So that's that pile. And this pile is all cloth diaper related things. They are so loud downstairs. They are so loud downstairs. So that's his crib. As you can see, I brought this out so that we can so that I can take pictures of it so they know what they're getting in the bundle. Yeah, so I'm about to reorganize the cloth diapers so that I can sell them. Here are some of the summer clothes that I was able to take out from his closet that probably still fit him. This is some laundry that we just did that I need to look through. Next, I'm going to look through all of his drawers to take out whatever doesn't fit, which probably isn't much because I usually go through his stuff regularly. He has the least amount of things, so he's going to be the easiest to get packed up and going. I am going to move on to Haley's room after this. I'll probably be in here another 20 minutes just so I can organize this the right way, put away his laundry, look through his drawers, and all of that good stuff. Besides that, I'm moving on to Haley's room next. And yeah, so that's the update. We are officially 59 days out. So yeah, yesterday was 60 days, today's 59 days. So not really sure if I'm gonna record a lot more, maybe when I get to Haley's room, through her room. Yeah, so just want to keep you guys updated. My nerves are nerving, but otherwise I'm so excited. I wonder if I could get away with a quick little update before my camera battery dies. What's up, you guys? Today is April 16th. The last clip was from April 12th, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update. It's only been 4 days, but so much has happened so far. So let me turn on this light. This past week was spring break, and I was able to sell almost $1,000 worth of things. So first, let's start with our breakfast table. It is gone, you guys. It is gone. I was just selling one item, and I'm gonna bring you guys over here. I was literally selling our console table that was right here. You guys have probably seen it in pictures, but the lady was like, are you selling anything else? And I told her we were selling almost everything. She took the mirror, she took the console table, she took a vase that was here, she took a vase that was on the table, she took the breakfast table, that was over there, she took a basket and a vase that was here. What else did she take? She took so many things. I think I sold almost $1,000 worth of things that day alone. So that has happened. Today, I also received my birth certificate, apostille. I think that's how you say it. Remember, I had sent it a couple days back to the New York City clerk. So now it arrived today, just a couple of days, which is crazy because it arrived to them on Monday and it got here Wednesday, which is crazy. So I'm really excited about that. Now tomorrow, the 17th, I will be sending it to the Department of State in New York, and that's the last step before I schedule my appointment with the Dominican Embassy. I'm this much closer to becoming a citizen and getting my Dominican passport. Eric's always making fun of me because I say passport, but passport. So any other updates besides that, I have officially turned in my final assignment with my teacher certification program, so I'm really excited about that. Now I have one less thing to stress about. I finished with Haley's room after EJ's room, which is the last clip you guys saw. I finished with Haley's room, cleaned it out, took everything but the toys out. I won't be doing that for another couple of weeks. So yes, I already have one bag of toys there, and I'm just like, I don't have the patience to go through the toys right now. I also have not had a conversation with either one of them that will be moving. They're just like seeing things disappear and not understanding why, but I have not mentioned that we're moving. And I would say that I'm a little nervous, a little scared, because Haley's pretty, conscious of things. She also mentioned that she does not want to go anywhere where they speak Spanish. But again, she's a kid, she will adjust. And at that age, they learn languages so easily. So it's just a matter of me being there to comfort her, both of them actually. Oh, I bought my flights. Did I tell you guys that? Yes, I bought my flights. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me show you guys some stuff that I have in bags here. Yeah, so this is a bag of cloth diapers that I obviously will no longer be using. These are boy clothes, more boy clothes, baby blankets, and yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get rid of. I cleaned this out. This was in EJ's closet. I'm giving this to one of my neighbors. She's going to college. Yeah, and the house is starting to look empty. So, yes, that's just a quick update that I wanted to give you guys. And I'll be back in a couple of days with some more updates. Bye! What's up, you guys? Update time. It is April 24th. Can you see that? It is April 24th, 6:19 p.m. I can't remember when was the last time I gave you guys an update. I know it was a couple of days ago. However, guess what? I'm sitting here on my computer, kind of rushing because the hours have just been passing by so duper fast. Whew, I need to catch my breath because I just ran up and down the stairs twice. That being said, I have not given you guys an update in a couple of days. Can't remember what was the last thing I updated you guys on. However, a couple of things have happened since the last update. Number one, I am sitting at my computer right now because I have to turn in a part 2 job application for one application that I previously did for a school. I'm not going to name any names yet until I get a job offer from one of the schools that I've applied to. Hopefully I get a job offer from all 3 so that I can choose the best option for me and my family, including, medical and all that other good stuff. Benefits is what I am. Anyways, that's what I'm talking about. So with that being said, I have a interview on Tuesday next week, the 20, don't know what day that's going to be. Anyways, I have an interview next week and I have to turn in this application today because it's been a couple of days since the lady sent it to me, and I had a couple of questions for her before I turned it in, considering that it was a Spanish document translated into English and it didn't make that much sense. So I wanted to get some clarification on the different sections of that particular application. Yes, I was just waiting to hear back from her about the requirements for that particular application. Yes, so it is 6:21. We are supposed to be leaving in 9 minutes. We are supposed to be leaving in 9 minutes because we have a school play to attend. My students are going to be playing in Aladdin. And they have been harassing me to come because I missed the last play because Eric wasn't there. So, yes. So I am quickly downloading this file again. I am applying to teaching positions at international schools in Dominican Republic just to weigh my options. I'm still very much hopeful that my tutoring company will kick off, which is another update I have for you guys, and I'll give you a quick update on that as well. So that being said, I am having an open session, which is like a webinar I'm having a webinar next week, May 6th. Is it next week? No, May 6th, whatever day that is. That's the following week, May 6th. And okay, here it is. Nope, we need to look for the English one. Yes, so yes, so DR documents, DR files, let's put that in there. Let's open this. Let's do a new document. Yeah, so I'm still very much hopeful that my I'm still very much hopeful that my tutoring company will kick off. So I have an open session next week, I believe, and 15 people have signed up so far. So I'm really excited about that and just hopeful that the right people, the people that actually desire to learn, will, you know, join me. And that is something that I definitely enjoy and will continue enjoying. So, yeah, another update is about Haley's room. And I will have to give you guys an update later. Let me finish this application. I only have 6 minutes.